Box office. Netflix's Cop Demon Hunters leads with estimated $18 million to bid. Weapons stays strong with $15.6 million. In a box office twist, a film from the theatrical-averse Netflix appears to be no. 1 on North American charts. Cop Demon Hunters, a sing-along version of the hit animated musical, is estimated to have earned $18 million to $20 million on Saturday and Sunday. Netflix isn't reporting grosses, but projections from rival studios and exhibitors would put ticket sales for Cop Demon Hunters ahead of those for Weapons, which was expected to claim first place and looks to earn a strong $15.6 million from 3,631 North American theaters in its third weekend of release. Cop Demon Hunters is playing on 1,700 screens. That's more than double the theater count for the streamer's Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery in 2022, with roughly 1,150 sold-out showings, according to knowledgeable sources. That Cop Demon Hunters, a fantasy adventure about a cop girl group protecting the world from demons with their music, is available on the big screen at all is rare. And not just because it's backed by Netflix, which doesn't prioritize theatrical. Sony Pictures Animation produced the film, directed by Maggie Kang and Chris Abalans. It's also unusual because Cop Demon Hunters isn't new. The movie debuted on Netflix about 2 months ago, but in the time since, it has become the second most watched film ever on the platform, while 3 of the film's original tunes, Golden, Your Idol, and Soda Pop, are currently in the top 10 of Billboard's Hot 100 chart. Though it's a boon for theaters during a painfully slow weekend, that's not why Netflix brought Cop Demon Hunters to multiplexes. The streaming behemoth is hoping that excitement will drive fans back to the platform for rewatches or the inevitable sequel. AMC Theaters, the world's largest circuit, is the only major chain that isn't playing Cop Demon Hunters. For 48 hours, this made-for-television film is playing to sold-out audiences who are singing, dancing, dressing up, and losing themselves in the fun. That's pop entertainment at its best, says analyst David A. Gross of Franchise Entertainment Research. There is no cinema score, but audiences, particularly kids, love this movie. That's why it's here. Although Weapons likely won't finish in first place after all, the scary movie has achieved sleeper hit status with $115.9 million domestically and $199 million globally. The $38 million budgeted film is the latest theatrical hit for director Zach Cregger, whose last film, Barbarian, became a quiet success for Disney in 2022 with $45 million, and it's the 6th consecutive winner for Warner Bros., following a Minecraft movie, Sinners, Final Destination Bloodlines, F1, the movie, which the studio distributed for Apple, and Superman. Right now, the overall box office is 5.1% ahead of last year, a margin that has been rapidly shrinking over the past few months. By comparison, revenues in early June were 25% ahead of 2024. After a slower end to summer, the all-important season will fall short of the elusive $4 billion mark. Ticket sales are currently at $3.5 billion from May through late August, the 4-month stretch that's regularly the busiest of the year for the movie theater business. Only once since the pandemic has the summer season managed to surpass $4 billion, a benchmark that was common before COVID disrupted the industry. This is one of the slowest weekends of the year as we head into the final week and a half of the summer, says senior Comscore analyst Paul Durgar-Abedian. It's not great news in terms of the summer revenue outlook. However, he notes, the bright spot is that Weapons continues its impressive run, as does Freakier Friday, with both enjoying strong holds in their third weekends of release. Disney's Freakier Friday likely placed third, with $9.1 million in its third weekend, a scant 36% drop from the prior weekend. The PG sequel, reuniting Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis as mother and daughter who swap places, has earned $70 million in North America and $113 million worldwide to date. Those ticket sales are trailing the 2003 original, Freaky Friday, which earned $160 million, not adjusted for inflation. But it's a promising turnout for a theatrical comedy in the current box office landscape. This weekend's only new nationwide release, Ethan Coen's dark comedy, Honey Don't, landed at No. 8 with a soft $3 million from 1,317 venues. Opening weekend crowds were largely female, 56% female, while nearly 70% were over the age of 25. Margaret Qualley, Aubrey Plaza, Chris Evans, and Charlie Day star in the film about a small-town private investigator who delves into a series of strange deaths that are tied to a mysterious church. Honey Don't is the second installment in what Coen calls a lesbian B-movie trilogy, following 2024's Drive Away Dolls.